Good morning, everybody. Well, it is bright and early in the morning and I probably look half asleep still, but yeah, very, very excited about today because we're here at Dimmocks Pit. Literally just got the kettle on to make a cup of tea and some porridge, wake up a bit, but literally got here last night quite late. It was getting dark, so just got the bivvy up, and me and Kai got one rod in each. But I've just slung another one in just down. This looks like a brilliant little trap. So we're just cutting off the two areas there. So I'm really hoping I get something off of that. But as I say, we got here last night and I literally just got the rods in, but did have some noise on them last night, which was pretty cool. Got to have some breakfast and stuff. And then I'm going to do a proper tour of the place because it is absolutely beautiful. And I'm so excited to be back down here. Now it's become a syndicate again. I absolutely love the place. There's some fantastic fish in here. So yeah, we're going to have a good look about that today. Show you around, tell you a bit about the place a bit more, things like that. But yeah, just want to check in and sort of say where we are. But got one rod there. And then these are the rods that me and Kai set up last night. He's still in the bivvy at the minute. Stuff was going there. Got these little huts everywhere, they're brilliant, just little ones. But yeah, our rod's there. I'm underneath that tree there. I think Kai's just down here. Yeah, epic. Yeah, as I say, I'm gonna have some breakfast, get that sorted out. I'm gonna have a good look around. There's a swim further around right over the other side, which I really want to look at. We did go around there last night, but ended up just setting up the bivvy because it was losing light really fast. We're gonna head round there today, have a look about. Probably not gonna keep the bivvy there. Gonna move it. But I have put a bit of bait in here this morning, so I've got to keep an eye on this spot. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys in a bit. But yes, very, very excited to be here and very much looking forward to the days ahead. We're now on Thursday morning. I'm staying here till Sunday, see what happens. Reach in a bit. Right guys, just had another walk around. I think it's about 10:30 now, 11:15. We're still set over there on the far end. Kai's over there at the rods. We just got one in each. So I thought I'd take another quick walk around, just try and spot something. Keep an eye on the water constantly at the minute, you know, because I've not been here for a while. Just looking for the signs, but this is no run sport, you know, it's not an easy lake, so we've got to work it, man, you know. Can't expect to come in and just I thought, see, so can't expect to come in and just put them out straight away. So yeah, got to put the work in. That's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, nothing cliche. As I say, we had a few knocks last night, a few beeps last night, which was nice. But so many good places on this lake. So keeping my eyes out and look around. I can't express how beautiful this place is. I absolutely love it here. It's wonderful. I'm going to fill you in with some more, like a bit of history and more information about the place later on. The second, just trying to get on the fish. This is our original place where we stuck the bivvy last night, just to get it set up, as I said earlier. And then I can see Kai over there. He's just setting up a float rod, actually. There's just so many different types of fish here, lovely fish. Loads of them. Kai's just doing that. There's that little area down there. I fed up a sawn and got to keep an eye on it. Hopefully see something move through. If so, that's what's happened so far. Just so happy to be here, so excited to be here. It's epic. Anyway, let's go try and catch some fish. Well, we're moving again. Just around there. I'll show you the swim in a minute. Just looks like a better swim I've had a good feel about. I've been walking through the swims, feeling around with the lead and that, just to see what I can find. I've still not actually seen any carp or a catfish or anything, but that looks like a good area. Seen a lot of smaller fish moving around there, so yeah, gonna give that a try. Speak to you in a minute. So I just cleared the spot over there. Fact, had a good old blend around, found some nice clear spots. Dragged some of the weed back up a bit because there's like a weed bed just in front of it. We've got a nice clear area now. Made up a little spot mix. I'll show you an image of it. I'll put that as a little line across the back there. There's a couple of nice, really nice little spots. They're not loads of bait, but you know, a reasonable amount. And I'm just going to go in with some little tutti fruities on one of the rod. See, little baggies like this. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Documenting the place properly and really getting, like, you know, a little video library of just, sorry, there is fish moving everywhere at the minute. So we'll try and get some of that on film in a minute. But yeah, I think making up like sort of a library of Dimmocks Pit would be quite cool, seeing the process I'm going to go through, like, you know, like today. I've literally been jumping swims everywhere. I've moved down to the, because I see a fish jump out or clean out the water. Lovely fish, really old dark colours. I'd absolutely love to have that. So that's why I put down here now. Just a single rod on the spot so I can get in quick. I'm not going to probably stay in the swim much more than an hour if I don't see any signs, because, you know, that could have just been jumping about and moving on. I'm not sure. And I have got a really good baited area up there, which I think fish are moving around on too. Actually seeing the carp fresh, then I had to react to that to come down here. But so that's that. But, you know, just sort of things like that. Sort of, I'm watching watching the progress of all that, me chasing around the lake, trying to work out the code of the lake, then hopefully catching some of these beautiful fish. You know, I mean, I've not really talked much about the stock yet, but I mean, by all accounts, you know, they've got a lovely head of silverfish in here, which got some beautiful sizes. They've got some real nice big tension here, big perch, I believe, some lovely pike, carp up to 30, catfish to 40, I believe. I'll have to get a proper sort of, I'll have to get a sort of proper readout from Mark on the stops and stuff like that, which we'll tell you about in another video maybe, or later on in this one, depending when I see him. But yeah, you know, I know he's put like a good carp in here. I'm not sure on the sat numbers of the catfish, but enough of them. You know, it's a well-stocked venue now, and it's only a very small lake, but not easy, and it's filled with naturals. The water's a bit low at the second, but that's fine. It's just so exciting to be here. I absolutely love the place, and it's a credit to Mark and his hard work that he puts in, because it is absolutely beautiful. You know, it's going to be really good being part of the syndicate now and being able to put in my own help and sort of help out around the place, help shape it, and I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. It's going to be a good times, you know. Have any of you guys ever fished Dimmocks Pit before? either whilst Mark owned it or before. I mean, as I say, it's been through quite a few different hands, as I know, but I'd love to hear if any of you guys have ever fished here before, and if so, who owned it when you fished it, and did you catch anything? That'd be quite cool. That'd be quite cool. Let's get something going in the comments where we can discuss it, and it can carry on over the videos, you know. That'd be pretty neat. But yeah, I'd love to know that. Like, maybe drop some pictures on it if you like. Be pretty sweet. I was trying to find the picture of the little carp I had out of it, and it was only a small one, but I was ever so happy to have it, if I'm honest. I caught that on the zig rig, because it was the only rig that I could work out that no one else was using on the lake at the time, because there was a few people trying to get fish, and it just made sense to do something that no one else was doing. I'm not actually fishing with one at the moment, but I will be shortly. When I go back up there, I may start setting up one. Cool here, actually. But this place is absolutely ancient. It's a really, really old lake with some serious history behind it, man. It's over 100 years old, I believe. But what I'll do is, as I say, I'll get a lot more information like that, and we can, the actual facts would be good. Right, well, as you can probably see, we're losing the light now a bit. I have nothing off this area. Couple more knocks and stuff like that, but I'm going to move back down in a minute to the swim where the bivvy is for the night. I didn't end up moving the bivvy today, kept it where it was, so I'm going to move back down there for the evening and then test it tomorrow. But we have seen fish in this area, so it probably will come back tomorrow. Keep an ear out tonight, try and listen out see if there's anything moving over here or anything like that. That's it really, so we're going to get back down there before it gets too dark, get the rods in down there and see what happens, man. I'll check back in a little while, hopefully with a fish. So on Friday now, just gone 4 o'clock, got a bit of fishing done earlier on, but woke up quite late today. Obviously we're still fishing, but had a good look around, sort of see. I've decided to come down to, as you can see the big huts here, come down to the big hut swim. We're not using the hut at second, but I'm just bivvied up down there next to it. I think my good friend Drew's coming down after work, so he'll be fishing for the weekend down here as well, so hopefully we might get something. Should be good. But yeah, this is the swim we're settled on at the minute now. Nice. I've got one just over there by that tree. That's on a bottom bait krill active with a little stocking with some krill in it. And just over here, I've just put a zig out with a little black and red bit of foam on it. So hopefully, last time I was fishing here, guys, this is the exact swim I caught the fish from, and to be fair, it was on a zig. Now I put the zig out early on with not much luck, but the point I was at was pretty weedy, man, so I just don't think it's percenting very well. Seems a lot clearer down this bit here, so really happy for that, man. Yeah, just really hoping tonight could be the night, you know. I've done the work, I've done the walk around, so I've kept my eyes open, kind of working out when they're moving and when they're not moving. Still so much to learn, as you guys can imagine, like, you know, nowhere near cracked the secret of this lake. Last time it was, you know, just the one fish out, so there's a lot of good ones. Ooh. That would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be nice. Right. Go on. Go on. Oh, little fish jumping over there as well then. Alright, well I might get I think I'll get the other camera set up at the minute behind the rods and get that sorted. But yeah, anyway, this is where we settled. That's the rigs that we've got out the second. The bottom bait rig is just literally out on a German rig. Or my version of a German rig, I should say. We'll do a little bit on the rigs later on. Maybe I'll show you the ones that I've been using. Yeah, just really hopeful. I'm liking this spot. I've got a lot more room to move around down here. Can see a lot more of the water from here. It really does command a lot more water, this swim, you know, and there's no one else on the lake, so I can cast up there if I really want to. But I've got a good feeling about it down here. Really have, man, really have. speak to you in a bit, guys. Hopefully with a big fat one. Morning, guys. John back down here at Dimmocks Pit. Yes, the last time you see me down here, I was on a 4-day trip and we'd moved into the hut for the last couple of days. I didn't do much more filming on that trip, to be fair. Not a lot more happened. And it was a bit more of just a recce sort of trip, trying to find things out and stuff. But by the end of the trip, I was not feeling myself. I was feeling quite ill, so I didn't bother recording anymore. Oh, the sun's coming out now. It's beautiful. Been a freezing night. Still not been feeling great all week, but got down here. So I was meant to be down on Friday, but I actually waited till last night. Well, yesterday afternoon. Waited till yesterday afternoon, which was Sunday. We're now on Monday the 27th. No fish last night, but oh boy, so much action. The most I've had on the rods down here as yet. Just having a little walk around this morning, see what I can see. Quite a nice night last night, spent in the old cabin with my son Kai. Had the old fire going, proper good fun. And I say bleeps all night, man. You know, but unfortunately we didn't have anything out, but gonna keep trying today, so I'll just have a look around, see if I can see anything at the minute. It's looking crazy. Absolutely lovely. I think it's Kyrie casting. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. Oh, that sun coming through nice now. I do love this place. Cool little squirrel over there. It's a nice spot I like along these reeds here. So yeah, just have a little wander around and just sort of check in and say hi. What rigs have I been using? So I've been using, I've got one spinner on a helicopter rig, and I've got one just on a lead clip, one with a D on it, one without. High fishing through the night on a zig, keeping our options open. Yeah, not a lot else to report in a minute, but just gonna keep on going at it. I'm gonna go and get something to eat now because I'm starving, and then hopefully get a fish in. We'll check back in with that, but we'll keep you updated with any changes or anything like that. Yeah, I loved it. Lovely little bit. Oh, I got rid of the hut the other day. That's gone now. Start digging back that bank soon. Yeah, it's ever such a cool place, this. I do love it. But yeah, anyway, if anything happens, I'll check back in, hopefully with a fish. If not, when I change stuff up, which I will be, I'll check back in and tell you about that too. Right, so another quick check-in for you. It's Tuesday now, 2 o'clock. No carp out yet, but sort of an update on what's been happening. Is yesterday pretty busy day all around. I didn't do much filming because running around yesterday trying to get on the fish, work a few things out. Also wanted to prep some firewood and stuff like that for the night time, because I had to go off yesterday and I'd done the cinema with the other boys and stuff like that, and then come back in the evening, spend the evening with Kai. But through the daytime, brother-in-law Paul come down. He spent a few hours down here, and we all had a go at a bit of float fishing. We all managed to bag up a load of really nice, beautiful roach. Whilst Kai was bringing one of them in, he managed to catch beautiful pike at £5. I'll put it up here now. Paul had one off a little pike rig, probably about £3, and that was pretty cool. As I say, no carp as yet. I did try hard through the night. I was up till 4 o'clock this morning, then got a couple of hours sleep, then got back at it, so I probably look a bit tired and worn out at the minute. I feel it, to be fair. The weather's been a bit brutal and cold and very windy, but lucky enough we've had use of the hut with the little burner and stuff in there, so that's been really nice. That's it really. I mean, as far as rigs go, I've tried quite a few different ones. I tried the adjustable SIG for quite some time. At the second, I've got one on a solid PVA bag just over here, and then I've got another one which is out here, and that's on a zig. I was fishing, and I've got another one which is just off of that point there, I was a bit closer in there, but I seemed to get in loads of liners and no actual bites. So what I did, I crossed a little bit to try and eliminate that and actually try and turn the beeps into bites, and then get some fish on the bank, you know. But yeah, it's not been easy going, but at least we've had quite a few fish on the bank this time. If I don't get a fish by the end of this trip, this might be the last bit of recording I do, to be fair, because say it's 2 o'clock now. Kai's already gone home because he's got work today. I'm going to spend a bit of time getting the old hut tidied up and cleaned up, and get everything packed down, and I'll be out of here about 6 o'clock. So it's been an absolutely fantastic trip. Bit tired now, need to go home and recharge. And well, if we don't tune back in with a fish, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and look out for the next one, because this is going to be a series, guys. You know, a whole load of these. Try and unlock the secret of Dimmocks Pit. So yeah, speak to you soon.